Welcome to the Visions of the Unseen,
a program where we bring to our viewers unique stories of unique people.
Where we turn the spotlight to such people who have been quietly working for years.
Through our conversations with these individuals, we shall try to share their vision, see the world from their perspective.
বাংলায় বললে অদৃশ্যের দৃষ্টি কিংবা বলা যেতে পারে অদৃশ্যের দর্শন।
Very special guest,
Let me welcome Anurika Ghosh,
Mr. Arjan Basu Roy.
Mr. Sandeep Nolakha.
Today, a very special guest in studio, Mr. Arjan Basu Roy. He is a wildlife expert, founder member of NatureMates. The NGO has made ripples about wildlife conservation all over the country, particularly in West Bengal. He is an expert on butterflies and have a numerous number of books on butterflies conservation. Welcome, Mr. Basu Roy, to this edition of Unique People, Unique Stories. Mr. Basu Roy, you have been someone very special and unique because you have pursued an avocation which generally people do not pursue. People tend to become engineers, doctors and all that when you have really slogged it out, tried to protect nature, tried to protect wildlife, tried to make people conscious about the needs for wildlife preservation in our country. So many unique things.
Actually, I'm an engineer too. I did my studies on engineering. And then, but from my childhood days, I was very passionate about wildlife. I spent a lot of time with my pet pigeons, the sparrows that fall from their house and all. And my family, they are the key people because they have supported me all through. And I'm very fortunate to have a wife who was my friend since we are in our class 5 standard. So we too also take this mission as one of our primary objective of being a human being. When we are in our class 7-8 standard, we started NatureMates and then we pursued it throughout. From 2005 onwards, we are really active and we have never given up since 2005. We have converted our nature club into a NGO. We are now a registered NGO under Society Registration Act.
What is NatureMates doing to
Look, what we are doing is from NatureMates. NatureMates do a lot of things, but whenever you name NatureMates, people will relate us with butterflies. We have a focus. For us, butterfly is the priority. For us, butterfly is the way out. For us, we are reaching people through butterflies. We are encouraging people to know about butterflies.
Can you name some of the butterflies? Because we, as
Now,
ordinary people, we only know butterflies.
Now, Mr. Judhajit Dasgupta, he is a pioneer person. He has written a wonderful book on butterflies of West Bengal in Bengali. He is the man who is giving Bengali names to all our butterflies.
Okay.
So there are butterflies like Tinni, Shajanti, Minji, beautiful names, and you know, if you read the text, if you see the butterfly, you can really correlate them with those names. Our vision from NatureMates is by 2015, Kolkata will be said as the city of butterflies.
Wonderful, yeah.
That's our vision. Why this is? Because you can start butterfly conservation by simply planting a tree at your terrace or your veranda or wherever you want to. For tiger conservation, you can only say a few words, but you can't do much. But here you can do a lot of things.
How many schools have you visited and how many schools have you really been able to influence students into?
We are working with a lot of schools, and now, you know, we are working with individual households, like we are working with Mr. Tantia in his residential place. We are working with Obhik Shaha in his office space and in his residential place in Baliganj. Every house of Kolkata must have a plant which is planted for the sake of butterflies.
What kind of trees? I mean, it can't be any kind of tree.
No, there are certain trees. Lemon tree,
Okay.
lebu gach, it will do for the butterflies. If you have a tulsi gach, that will help my butterflies. Butterflies are native plant dwellers. They will definitely prefer native plant.
Right.
So butterfly conservation also ensures conservation of native plant.
Only planting would be helpful, or there are certain kind of other things that...
No. Mostly planting will be helpful.
Okay.
So if you plant a tree in your house, you may not be able to see a lot of butterflies, but you are definitely helping the butterflies as a whole. You know, they can hop every individual household and can have some benefits for themselves. They will feel it and they will start responding.
Mr. Basu Roy has given us a wonderful kind of tip. If you want to really live a wonderful life, contribute to society, contribute to the well-being of wildlife, plant a small tree in your garden. Even if you have got a small flat, have a potted plant. You don't know, there would be caterpillars in those plants, and soon you will have butterflies as your friends. That would make your life much, much better.